Here we go. Welcome back to Chrissy Top 5's. I figured a lot of my fans are going to prison. I'm probably going to prison one day. So I figured let's do the top 5 things you need to know your first time through prison. And I thought the only person that could help me guide me through this is my boo thing, my child's godmother, TiTi Jerry.
Hello, everyone. How's my people doing?
Why are you an expert on the top 5?
I'm here to do the top 5 to let Chris fans know in case they go to prison one day. I'm letting them know what are the top 5 that you got to be careful and be very aware of.
All right, so what would you say is the number 5 thing? Let's go from 5 to 1. What's the number 5 thing you need to know?
What number 5? I'll say number 5 is do not hang out, start putting yourself with gang members.
Okay.
That's number 5. I will put that as number 5.
So don't be with the gang member.
Do not join any gang member.
Okay.
That's number 5. Because a lot of people that go in the first time, they start, they want to go and join the gang members right away. And that's a no-no.
Don't join it. You never joined a gang.
No, I never joined a gang.
So do you want to play hard to get with the gangs?
They'll try with you. They keep on trying to push you to join the gang members and everything, but that's all up to you. I recommend you not to.
Don't be in a gang. What is number 4?
Number 4 is do not associate with the officers too much.
So don't have sex with the officers? What are you saying?
Do not associate with them. Like always talking to them. Always like all the time the prisoners see you always by the booth speaking to. Because they think you being a snitch. They think you telling them what's going on around the jail and shit like that. That's number 4. Don't ever associate with an officer too much. You could speak to them, but don't always be on their ass, always talking to them.
Got it. Okay.
It looks no good.
No good. Interesting.
Now, would people get punished for associating with the officers?
No. No.
Okay, but it just
really.
doesn't look good for your reputation.
It doesn't look good for other inmates or for yourself, other inmates to see you associating with officers too much.
Got it. So don't be mean to the officers, but don't be nice to them.
Right. Yeah, like don't stay all the time. Don't let them see you all the time hanging out with the officers and always chatting and talking with the officers.
You ever had
when another inmate comes around, you stay quiet. Like right away, they're gonna start thinking, "Oh, this motherfucker is talking shit to the officers about what's going on in the jail."
Did you have an affair with an officer?
Yeah, I had an affair. I had a few of them.
Okay, what's number 3?
Number 3 is learn how to earn your respect.
Okay, learn how
to earn your respect.
How do we do that?
By carrying yourself the right way, not trying to be such a gangster if you know you're not. Like,
Right.
Don't go in there trying to be I'm tough and all this shit. No, go in as you are, as yourself, humble, friendly. Try to get along with everybody. Try to speak to everybody. Don't always just try to speak to 1 or 2 people. Say hi, how you doing, good morning, and shit like that.
Okay.
Try to be humble.
Try to be humble. Be humble.
Yeah, or be humble.
What's number 2?
Number 2 is don't ever gamble. Those are the first ones that the officers tell you and inmates. Don't ever gamble. Don't ever fuck around with homosexuals or transgenders. And don't ever get caught snitching.
Well, it's interesting because if you fuck around with transsexuals and homosexuals, that's gambling.
Well, yeah, you can consider that as like gambling, yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Wow, so say it again. So don't gamble, don't mess around with homosexuals or transsexuals, and what was the third one?
Don't be a snitch.
Don't be a snitch.
Don't get caught being a snitch.
Wow, you never snitched on nobody.
No.
Never.
I had no reasons to.
No, you would never do that.
I would never do that. Why should I snitch on people?
For what?
When they're in there doing bits just like me. Why would I want to make somebody else's life miserable and try to snitch on them? You know? It makes no sense. We all prisoners. We all got to look out for each other.
Right. Right.
That's
Even when
number
we're free,
one.
even not being in jail, we're still all prisoners in our mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what's the number one reason? What's the number one thing to know if you're going to prison for the first time? What is the number one thing to know?
The number one is don't be afraid.
Don't
Be afraid. Don't let them see you that you're nervous or you're afraid of being there or
Interesting.
anything they tell you, you say yes right away. No. Stand up for yourself. As soon as you go in there, you got to show them that you're a man. Don't try to go in there being like you soft or anything. Stand up straight.
Go in there. Don't be afraid to go in there and rock hard.
Yeah. Just go in there as who you are. Don't be afraid. You got to be afraid because you don't know who's around you.
Right.
Prisoners, you never know what's going through their mind.
Right.
They could be talking to you in a second. They could cut your face right there.
Right.
You know, just be careful of the surroundings around you. Don't show them that you're afraid, because once you show them that you're afraid or you're scared about something, they're going to start using you. They're going to start trying you and all kind of shit. Just be yourself. Whenever you go to prison for the first time, just be yourself. And like I said, be humble.
So we have, to recap, we have don't be afraid. Don't gamble with homosexuals or transsexuals.
Don't snitch.
Don't snitch. Don't talk. Don't be too nice to the officers. And what was the fifth one? I don't remember.
I don't remember, but I do remember you just told me in the kitchen that as soon as you go to jail, become gay.
You did say that. That's a good advice.
Well, yeah. A lot of people used to tell me, because sometimes they used to come up to me and ask me for sexual favors, yo, suck my dick and shit like that. Boom, boom, boom. And I said, yo, I ain't sucking your dick. Every time I used to turn a lot of guys down. So they used to come up to me, yo, I don't understand, why the fuck are you gay? Why are you gay and you don't want to suck dick? You don't want to fuck? And I used to tell them, just because I'm gay and I'm a homosexual or a transgender, doesn't mean I'm going to get down on my knees and fucking suck anything I see.
No,
I got to give myself respect.
You're classy and you pick and choose.
But you shouldn't be gay if you don't like sucking dick or nothing, motherfucker. And shit like that. But a lot of guys, let me tell you, there was these two guys that would pretend they were gay. At first, they thought I was pretending that I was gay.
Right.
Just to get around, just to get over a lot of shit.
Right.
Because when you gay, you could get over a lot of shit.
Right. Right.
There's a lot of more.
What do you mean you could get over a lot of shit when you're gay?
I mean, you could get over with a lot of shit, like probably getting cut. You get more protection.
If you're gay.
What's
the reason?
Look out more for you. The officers will look out more for you. Some inmates will look out more for you.
Because they want to hook up with you, or because they...
No, because they feel like you kind of soft.
Right.
Or they feel like you more as a girl.
Right.
When you go in there, you're a transgender, they see that. They don't see you like if you're a brolic ass dude or anything like that. They see you like more soft. They see you like a girl. Because in prison, a transgender, they see you more as a woman, because you're the closest thing to a woman in prison.
Right.
Transgenders are the most closest thing to a woman in prison. So they treat you like a woman.
Right.
Wow.
So if they try, any inmates, they abusing you or anything, they try to defend you. A lot of inmates in prison.
Right.
Being gay or being a transgender.
Wow.
You get like more kind of respect.
Well, I think we learned a lot here today.
We did learn a lot here today, and I hope that you're sharing this with, if you're a teacher, sharing this with your class, you're sharing this with your children. I hope that you're kind of using what we're doing here.
Go ahead.
What we're doing here on Chrissy Top 5s, I just hope that you're sharing, because it's a learning experience for us. As much as it's a learning experience for you, it's a learning experience for us. And I just hope you're sharing it with the children.
Yes. And if the things are going the way they are, I think the first one that's going to prison is this guy right here.
Would you bail me out?
I would get locked up just to be next to you.
Oh, there you go. See?
And protect you.
And that's where you're my child's godmother.
As long as you ain't doing too much time. Yeah. If you're doing a lot of time, see you. I go visit you.
Do it.
But always remember, if you planning, you think you're going to jail or anything, just stay cool, stay calm, and everything will work out. Just, like I said, don't gamble, don't snitch, and don't mess with homosexuals. and you'll be all right. Even though when you get in there, you still end up fucking with homosexuals, but you got to deal with it. You got to stand up for yours, you know? You got to defend your bitch if you got one. Or if you turn out gay, you got to show that you are gay, because if you try to play gay on the low and then they find out, you're going to be in problems. Either you get cut, you get stabbed, something's going to happen to you.
ChrisDComedy.com.
But life and life in prison, like they say, it's like paradise, especially if you're gay, surrounded by all their men. It's like paradise. So much men, you know.
So that's
like,
so
hey.
life in prison. If you're gay, life in prison is paradise. If you're gay out there, have no fear. You're going to paradise.
If you're gay, you know, that's all around you, man. That's what you want, men, all around. But
it's just a beautiful thing.
Living in jail is a bitch. It's not easy.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Well, thank you.
Bitch.
We're going to do more of these. Want to do these almost every week. And anyone who's got a suggestion or wants us to look at a video and do a top 5 on it, go to patreon.com/ChrisDComedy. Put it on the community board, babe.